I've been doing some research, I have, right? And I'm pretty sure that I've genuinely solved one of Pokemon's biggest unsolved mysteries. Like, no bullshit. By the way, sorry I vanished, right? Got pregnant. Anyways, let's go. Back in February 1996, right? The first generation of Pokemon games came out. And we were introduced to these super cute, original 151 Pokemon.
Pikachu?
Oh, look at them, mate. And we enjoyed these games for 3.5 years until November 1999, when the Silver and Gold games came out, the second generation of games. And we got to explore the Pokemon world all over again. Except there were now 251 Pokemon. Huh? 100 new Pokemon just got discovered like that, yeah? The fuck? Like, what sense does that make? That'd be like scientists nowadays just saying, oh yeah, by the way, right, we've just discovered 1,000 types of flying fish that are all over the place. Wouldn't make sense, would it? Mate, that make none. But as crazy as that is, right, it happened again with the third generation of games. And again in Gen 4. And again 4 more fucking times. What? Every single time, right, a shitload of new Pokemon are magically discovered that have somehow never been seen before. Sevarpa is this deadliest shit-looking snake, right? That's 8 foot 10 inches tall. Torterra is a 7'3" turtle with a fucking tree on its back. And Wailord is a 47-foot long whale. How the fuck do these fly under the radar all this time? Especially this one, right? Jesus Christ. Fuck flying under the radar. This one's big enough to eat the fucking submarine holding the radar. And that's Pokemon's biggest unexplained mystery right there. Where the fuck do all these Pokemon keep coming from? These new Pokemon have to be coming from somewhere, right? But where? What could explain all these new Pokemon constantly popping up out of nowhere? Medically unethical Pokemon DNA splicing experiments. Listen, I know that sounds crazy, right? But I've got evidence. Just hear me out. Right, so what makes me think that this wild as fuck sounding theory is likely or even a possibility in the first place? Well, let me tell you. From the in-game Pokedex. Listen, some Pokemon's Pokedex entries give us some very interesting information. Basically, we learned that there were originally 3 ways to make new Pokemon. From Porygon's Pokedex entry, we learned that it's possible to create Pokemon using technology. From Slowbro's Pokedex entry, we learned that you can do it by just combining Pokemon. And from Mewtwo's Pokedex entry, we learned that it can be done by doing that DNA and gene stuff. But listen, what if we combine all these 3, right? Could Pokemon be created by using technology to combine the genes of other Pokemon? Well, I say it can. Listen, let's explore and analyze this hypothesis, right? And see what comes of it. Okay, so I hypothesize, right, that all the new Pokemon from each new generation, you know, the ones that keep getting magically discovered out of nowhere, are all made from spliced together DNA of currently existing Pokemon. Shocking, right? And with 8 generations currently out, to keep it simple, let's just consider the first 2 generations. So what I'm basically hypothesizing is that for all of the Gen 2 Pokemon, you can find some combination of the Gen 1 Pokemon to make them. Right, so let's put this wild theory to the test by doing a little DNA splicing for ourselves, right? And making our own Pokemon. Right, so let's see if we can't make some of the Gen 2 Pokemon ourselves using some Gen 1 ingredients. Alright, so we've got 3 examples, right? Example 1. So let's start with a Vileplume and an Oddish, alright? Let's take Oddish's face and shrink it a little. Let's take his leafy hair, right? No, not that leafy. Leafy hair. Turn it upside down.
Turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up. You can
Rock! Now, mate! Don't turn it sideways, dickhead! turn it upside down, and wear it as a skirt. Right? Now let's take this massive thing on Volplume's head, right? And put 2 of them on this new thing's head. Let's give it some little Volplume arms. And look at that, mate! That's Pokemon number 182, Blossom. You telling me that you can't see how Volplume and Oddish DNA could have been used to make a Blossom? Like, come on now, that's good, right? And you fucking know it. But we got more. Example 2. Let's start with an Oddish again, right? And a Jigglypuff. Okay, so let's take Jigglypuff, right? Shrink him. Turn him sideways a little. No, now, go away, Rock. Shoo. Let's get rid of this stupid hair, right? Let's get rid of his facial features as well. And let's add Oddish's facial features instead. Let's take Oddish's leafy hair again. Ha ha! And pop 2 of those leaves on his head. Let's get my cousin's hamster to nibble on the leaves a little bit. And would you look here? That's Pokemon 187, Hoppip. You see? Not sounding like such a completely retarded theory anymore, is it? You know it's starting to make sense. But if you're still not convinced, right? Here's example 3. Let's take a Pikachu and a Poliwhirl. Let's take Poliwhirl and get rid of that stupid random spiral thing he's got, right? But let's keep the pale circle stomach, but let's lower it a little. Perfect. Let's get rid of the eyes and put Pikachu's characteristic red cheeks there instead. Give him Pikachu's hands, and let's give him Pikachu's facial features as well. Oh, holy fucking shit, man! We've made Pokemon 183. Meryl, this is pretty much a clone. They look like twins and you know it. Come on now. Excuse me, friends, right? But I think you're starting to see that this initially fucking retarded sounding theory isn't actually so retarded after all. Aren't you, mate? But listen, I know what you're thinking. Like, yes, I've shown you a bunch of Pokemon that can be made by combining 2 Pokemon, right? But you might look at some Pokemon as impossible to make. Well, that's because not all Pokemon are just a combination of 2 Pokemon, right? Some Pokemon are a combination of multiple Pokemon. Not all Pokemon can be made this easily. So for my final example, I'm not going to combine multiple Gen 1 Pokemon to make a new Pokemon that kind of resembles a Gen 2 Pokemon, even though these are pretty much clones, right? But whatever. I'm going to make one that's basically a straight up carbon copy clone to every fucking detail. Alright, my final example. Okay, let's start with the body of Sandshrew, but get rid of the scales and all that shit. Right? To this, right, let's add the head shape of Bellsprout, the nose or snout of Hypno, bit of plastic surgery to make it look nicer, the eyes of an Abra, the backfire coverage of Ponyta, the skin of a Snorlax, pop it in the oven at 350 degrees for 30 to 45 minutes and bake until golden brown, right? And what do you get? A carbon copy of Pokemon 155, Cyndaquil. Listen, as per my hypothesis stating it was possible, right? I have just made a carbon copy of a Gen 2 Pokemon using Gen 1 Pokemon to every fucking detail. Have I not, mate? My voice is going coarse from shouting too much. Listen, right, this totally shows that what I claimed in my hypothesis is absolutely plausible. Like, you see how Cyndaquil was made to every fucking detail, right? So now, when I show you examples like this, and this, and this one too, and this, 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 and these, you can see how they might actually be the case, right? Maybe needing to add in some more Pokemon to touch up the finer details. Right, so my hypothesis's plausibility is 100% proven. Like, come on, mate. If you don't believe me at this stage, you're just a hater, man. And yes, right, I am fully aware of the other theories out there that try to explain where these new Pokemon keep coming from, right? But they're crap. Pause and read, mate. They're all flawed as fuck. Yes, even the whole different regions have different Pokemon explanation. Shit is flawed. But listen, all those theories are pretty flawed, right? But as it stands, so is mine. Listen, even my theory is missing one very important piece. to show viability, i.e. to show that the technology to actually do all of this gene splicing shit actually exists in the Pokemon world. Without being able to prove that, right, my theory has no real viability at all and remains nothing but a cute little pipe dream. But if I could show that, right, then this theory would be complete. Right, so let's complete it then. Alright, so it comes from something that I saw in the Gen 1 games. Alright, blue, red and yellow. In the Gen 1 games, there's a house in Sierra Leone City, right, that has a Pokemon chilling inside. When you enter this house in Pokemon Yellow, right, your Pikachu that follows you everywhere goes up to it and is confused as fuck. Now that's odd, right? Why would your Pikachu have such a weird reaction to seeing another Pokemon? Anyways, you go up to it, right, and it fucking talks. The fuck? Hiya, I'm a Pokemon, it says. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. It's a fucking guy. And a guy that you've heard about previously in the game, mind you, right? So he's got a reputation. He then goes on to tell you that he's screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. Ha! That's why Pikachu was so weirded out by it. Because it isn't a normal Pokemon. It's a seemingly unique, never before seen brand new Pokemon because it's been combined with a human's DNA. Mate, that's crazy!
Sir, if making mutant animals spliced with humans is crazy, then, oh, never mind.
So this Pokemaniac Bill guy, right, is clearly a batshit insane mad scientist and has a machine with the capabilities to combine a Pokemon with a fucking human. Mate, that's fact. Proven. And if the machine can combine a Pokemon with a human, right, I think we can safely assume that it can combine Pokemon with other Pokemon. Thereby showing that the technology needed to do all of this Pokemon gene slicing that I hypothesized does indeed exist. Thus, we have our viability. Now listen, who knows what the actual explanation is, right? And to be perfectly honest, who fucking cares? But I'd say this is where all these new Pokemon have been coming from in the past and will continue to come from in the future too. So after 22 long years, we can finally put one of Pokemon's biggest unsolved mysteries to rest. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, mate. I appreciate it. But before I go, right, I just want to complain about something real quick. YouTube adverts. Mate, some people put way too many adverts in their YouTube videos. Do they not? Mate, it's bullshit. Like, I would actually get that YouTube premium shit for $12 a month to never have to watch any adverts again, right? But get this. In the UK, it costs $16.60. The fuck? Why am I being punished for being British? Mate, that's racist. Kinda. But for Argentinians, right, it's $1.30. What? Mate, how is that fair? Why do I have to pay 13 times more? I don't want this shit. I want to pay the cheap price too. Well, don't worry, right? 'Cause now you can. Thanks to the magic of NordVPN. It's so easy, mate. Just go to nordvpn.com/GradeA, download NordVPN, open it up and select an Argentinian server, right? And guess what? You're now Argentinian. Hola, muchachos. And now you can get YouTube Premium for just over $1 too. Thanks, Nord. Mate, and this shit happens everywhere. Netflix and Amazon Prime too. For me, that middle Netflix plan is £10 a month, right? But in Brazil, £4.30. And Amazon Prime is 79 quid for the year for me, right? But in India, it's £10 for the entire year. Huh. But no worries. Back to the NordVPN battle station to select a Brazilian server. And boom! Cheap Netflix. And back to NordVPN again to select an Indian server. And boom once more. Cheap Amazon Prime. Now just look at the savings you can make every month, mate. Mate, it's literally costing you money to not have NordVPN. Now, which one of these two would you rather have? Do you know what I mean? And these are just some of the benefits of having NordVPN. They've got a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee, right? In case you somehow don't like it. So you literally have no reason not to get it. So what are you waiting for, mate? Go to nordvpn.com/GradeA and get yourself some NordVPN today. They've got a huge discount going on right now, right? And if you use code GradeA, not only does it help out my channel, but you get a bonus month for free. As if the deal wasn't good enough already. Go to nordvpn.com/GradeA now and get some NordVPN in your life today.